This year we're in the American Athletic Conference, and it's a very good conference for us. The top end is very strong, and we look forward to improving based on just moving into this better and bigger conference.
It's definitely exciting being in a new conference, having more competition. I think the move to the bigger conference will be very good. The teams are pretty tough, but I think that this year we really have put together an amazing team, and the girls, we've trained for it. I've seen them work day in and day out, and how cohesive we are and how hard we train. It's crazy. It's a really cool thing to be a part of, and I really think that we're going to benefit being in a bigger conference.
This is our first year in the AACs, and I can look at scores of the other teams, but that doesn't really tell me a whole lot because dual meet scoring can range widely from meet to meet. So I don't know many of the divers in the contest except for Houston's. I know they'll be solid. They have a good team. But as far as the rest of the conference, I haven't seen them, so I really don't know what to expect from a place perspective. I just want to see my girls do each dive as well as they possibly can, and if I see that their list is an average of what I see every day at practice, then I'll consider it a good meet wherever we place.
So we've set a lot of school records so far this year, and again, I think that that's just part of the growth of our team and how we're progressing in the last year and a half that I've been the coach here. And the way that we're preparing for the American Athletic Conference is unlike the other meets that we've had so far this season. So we're looking forward to even faster times, and it's a culminating event from the entire year. We work really hard throughout the year, and we're constantly asking a lot of our swimmers in the training pool, and just mentally as well, to stay mentally focused. And so this meet we're going to taper down, and that we kind of lighten up a little bit so that they're not in the valley of fatigue, as I like to say, and it allows their body to be at peak performance right at the time of the championships.
In a dual meet, you might rest for a day before. Your practice is a little bit easier, but you're at 100% intensity of training up until then. A lot of it's mental, but a lot of it's physical, and you have to push through that pain. And you're swimming 4, 5, maybe events in a few hours. But at conference, you swim one event a day, and it's prelims in the morning and finals in the afternoon. So you're going to swim in the morning, and you have to do the exact same race and swim faster at night.
The leadership this year from the senior classes has been a huge part of our success. They have really taken the lead in a lot of ways, and making connections with the freshmen. Not a lot of times at other teams I've seen that happen, but this team is so incredibly close, and literally some of our freshmen are best friends with some of the seniors on the class. And that's really great to see, that there's no just class cliques or anything. And we're just happy that they've taken that role seriously.
In past years, we've had great leadership, and we've learned from them, and our class really, I think, enjoys what we do, and we really love our team. So it's been, for us, we want to share with the team what we've learned and help them to benefit from it, because we love it so much. So when you love what you're doing, it's pretty easy to be a good leader and to be a good example for everyone else.
The seniors on our team are amazing leaders. They're amazing, in every aspect. You can just go to them with anything, if you have a personal issue or anything like that. And it's just really nice to have a group of older girls to look up to and kind of follow in their footsteps, and have them there, and it not be like, oh, I'm a senior, I'm going to do this or that. It's, I'm a senior, I'm here to help you and guide you. And they've really put some pretty big shoes to fill for us.
This year we've had a lot of successes in just people dropping time at the mid-season invitational meet, and we look forward to using that as momentum as we go into conference.
Conference is always a very exciting time. We're in taper periods where we're getting more rested, and we have all this energy building up, and it's really exciting. And I think just it's been all about swimming for the team and swimming for Tulane University, and that's something we take very seriously, is that we swim for the name on our caps, and we have a lot of pride in what we do, and this is our time to shine, and it's what we literally work for a full year, is to swim at this meet.
We kind of have eyes on us now, I want to say, because we turned some heads at our mid-season meet. We turned some heads with North Texas and all that. So I definitely think that people are watching us, and I think they're going to be pleasantly surprised, or not pleasantly surprised if they don't like us, but pleasantly surprised if they keep their keep their eye on us for what we have in store.
I want to see improvement in competitive ability. That's sort of been the thing that's held Maren back. She doesn't have a lot of experience with competitions, especially big competitions. Lauren has a long list of junior national meets that she did when she was in Australia, so she's kind of known this stuff and knows what to do and how to do it. She's also a really fierce competitor. I see the best things that she does come out in contests. So I expect Lauren to be on her head, and I'm hoping that I've figured out how to get control of Maren's emotions a little more in the contest, so that she can dive, more representative of what I see every day in practice.
We're gonna swim our butts off. Everyone's gonna go best times. I have no doubt in my mind with the work that we've put in this season and what we did at Pearland in November and our meet against the University of North Texas in January, that this team is going to fuel off each other and we're gonna get 100% best times, lifetime bests, and great places in the conference.
This is our first year in the American Athletic Conference, and so it's hard to know exactly what to expect. However, we've seen times from the other teams across the country that are in our conference, and we're looking to be pretty sharp. I would like to turn some heads if possible. I think we've got a chance to have some titles like we had last year. I think it's going to be tough to do that, but I think that these women have got what it takes to make a big step in this conference.